Hello, peace and greetings. I am Bella, and this is the new True Crime reading channel. Email's there in case you want to send me any reading requests, and so is the Cash App at Readings by Bella. For the energy and the time I take to put into these cases. We want to get the information out there. We want to keep the conversation going with these folks. So please do donate. Please do send requests and share the videos, like them, and subscribe. Also, check the description area because there may be like news clippings or anything that I needed to add, or the pinned comments. Thank you. Take care, guys. This message is for Amber Shelton. Amber Shelton, who I feel like she's with me pretty heavy right now. I was scrolling through TikTok and I came across a TikTok, and the girl, her name is Drac with 2 C's and 2 exclamations. And I'm listening to the story, and like just a couple seconds in, I see Amber being harmed in the head. Okay, this was broad daylight and it was by dumpsters. There was a wooden backdrop. I feel like it was in the back of like a complex or something. But there's a trash, if she's facing me, there's a trash receptacle to her left. So it must be like in a parking lot, like in the back of a parking lot or something. So I just want to give you that vision there. And be clear that it was in the daytime. Because according to what this young lady is saying, she's saying the girl that she was living with claims that something happened at night or early in the morning, but this was like, I feel like afternoon, early evening that this had happened to her. And I see her being shot in the head by a tall, dark-skinned man who looked like, I mean, he towered over her somewhat, but it looked like either he was bald or he had a very short cut. All right, so let's get into this Kipper right quick. So immediately, first card that popped out was coffin, so that tells me she transitioned. Message of concern and thoughts, poverty, mature man. So I guess there was some jealousy. The guy felt threatened. Whoever this was, guy felt threatened. There was some jealousy, impoverished thoughts. And yeah. So this is I feel like the person that she was with was a Jezebel in the sense that, allegedly, in the sense that she stoked flames. You know, like she was instigating, like she would say one thing to Amber and then make it seem like something completely different to her partner. You know, always painting herself off as the victim that can't help her situation, can't help herself. She's an agitator, but in the sense like she's a manipulative agitator, you know, like in the sense that she just makes herself seem needy or like she's on the edge of being a victim, you know, like she's always on the edge of victimhood. Or there are people like that, and I won't, you can call them vampires, but I just call them agitators, and they are extremely dangerous because they're so convincing and they draw you in. And that's the energy I'm getting for this girl that she was with. So let's do another spread here. One thing I'd like to add is that the coffin and pathway. So coffin represents death, but pathway represents like a wooded area, a trail, or a walkway, a roadway. It looks like she was left like in an open nature setting. You know, like she was just placed somewhere. But again, I just want to reiterate, I see woods behind her. I see a dumpster, and this was during daylight hours. So I feel like this person was he was confronting her. He was confronting her, and it was very very quick and absolute, and it was a kill shot in the forehead, in the you know, just above her eyes, in the middle of her eyes. And I see it as being one shot. And and that's where I see her. I see her near a dumpster. I see that that's where it happened. I don't know. He may have, taken her someplace else and dumped her. But again, tall, dark-skinned guy, bald head, or very long, very short hair. Very short hair. So in final, I did want to do another spread. And I tried to, but before I pulled out a different deck, I saw Amber turn around and walk away. Like she told me everything. Like she told me or showed me everything she needed to say. The impression that I got was that she was just making her way back to her comfort zone, because I believe she's with family and she's good. Like she's at peace. She's in a peaceful place. But it's like she needed to get it off her chest, and she said what she had to say, and it was very, when I tell you, like, the vision was very clear, it wasn't muffled, there was no questions or confusion or anything. She was very clear on what happened to her, where she was, and the description of the male. You can only see him from the back, but you can clearly see that he's tall, deeper complected, like dark skin, and very short hair, like, or he was bald, very, very low cut, or he was bald. And I feel like she was set up, like, I'm wondering if she was like taking stuff out to the dumpster, or somebody asked her to go out, she was asked to go out, or maybe she was, somebody was supposed to meet her, or somebody told her to go out to get something, and then this guy shows up, like it was a bait and switch, and then she's isolated, like in this back area of the apartment complex, and then she's confronted. But I feel like she had no willful interaction with this person, and that him showing up was a complete surprise. It caught her off guard, and it happened so quick. Like, he confronted her, and then, like, within seconds, he just, he harmed her, and she was gone instantly. So like I said, she said what she said, and then she turned around and walked away. In spirit, I can see her turn around walking away, and I felt like she was going back to be, to join her family, or to, go to the space that's peaceful for her. So that's all I have for this reading. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any information yourself, please go ahead and get it to the appropriate place. This is out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Again, her name is Amber Shelton. She was 33 years old, and hopefully they'll be able to find her.